every person has a story to tell. So I don't care if it's a bum or the president of the United States. I'm interested in both of them. And I don't have a judgment. Like, I'm not like, okay, that person's stupid or that person's ugly or they're not worth my time. I kind of look at everybody as a subject, a potential subject for me to photograph or to document. And so that kind of helps because I don't really feel like somebody's better than me. Everybody's the same, you know, in my point of view. I know Slava Maguchin, and he's always saying how much he loves me. Let's just see how much he loves me. But I love you, Gerry. I love you, Gerry. That's what he says. But I met them because that Geo Black Peter is his friend, and I covered a party there. Geo and I are getting married shortly. We're gonna have a group wedding. And Slava's gonna be one of my husbands also. But no, Geo Black Peter. I met him at this party. It was called Over the Knee Discipline. And it was way out in Brooklyn, and I showed up, and I immediately sensed a kindred spirit. I think he has the same disorder that I have. I don't know, either he's bipolar or ADHD or something. He has the same energy level. So he was doing all these handstands and just acting totally crazy. So I went right up to him, and I had like these spiked boots on, and I put my boot of my heel into his chest, and I lay on the ground and started taking his picture, and he took his shorts off. And we hit it off immediately, you know. And we've become good friends. But there's a picture, I don't know if you've seen that picture of me lying on the ground and Geo Black Peter standing over me with his shorts down. But it was love at first sight, basically. But Debbie Harry was like kind of a bitch. I said, can I take your picture? She's like, no. Or, you know, I did get some pictures of her, but I mean, I can understand because her hair looked awful. I think she really should cut her hair. She really looks lousy. I think she's a gorgeous woman, sexy still. And I've seen her not so long ago when she had nice hair, but she lets it grow long and then she doesn't have makeup on. I mean, Debbie Harry, if you're listening, please, I can cut your hair. I can tell you what to do. You're a gorgeous woman. Just cut your hair and style it. And a person like that should not go out of the house unless they look good. They should fix up a little bit. It takes 5 minutes. I'm sorry, but if you're a celebrity, you have to be ready for stardom, you know? I was at the show that the show I was at recently with Kenneth Anger. Lou Reed was there. Okay, Lou Reed, I like some of his music, but the guy needs a facelift. He's got very bad, his circles under his eyes are huge. This woman comes around with a clipboard and told all the photographers, no photos of Lou Reed. And I said to her, I was like, okay, look, let's all chip in for the Lou Reed Plastic Surgery Fund. Because it's like, I'm sorry, but you know what? Who wants to take a picture of him? He looks awful. I mean, I know he's done a lot of, like, you know, recreational drugs and stuff. That does do something to you. But, you know, like, nobody wants to take a picture of you, Lou, okay? Nobody wants your picture. Get plastic surgery. That's my advice anyway. I'm sure he won't, though, because he's a terrible curmudgeon, you know. He really enjoys being miserable. And, the other thing I would say is most people start out attractive when they're young, and they make their faces ugly because they're miserable. Most people have faces that they start getting like, they frown all the time or they close their faces in. So that's why most people, when they get older, look like crap because they don't know how to smile. They're always walking around with a frown on their face, or their faces are like this. It's like, you know, it's like their face. Also, when I take pictures, the people's eyes. Now, this is the way my eyes are, okay? They squint like this, is like, or one eye is like a little squinty and they're smiling because they're like afraid of people seeing their face, like they're hiding something. The Chinese art of face reading is true. People close their face up because they're sneaking around and they're lying to you. They go like this. No, open your eyes up, motherfucker. Open your mouth up. I have nothing to hide. I'm open, I'm honest, and I look good. You people that close your eyes, you look terrible. You're dishonest and you're afraid. That's all I can tell you. I don't know who those... I'm sure some of your listeners or viewers are lying and they're closing their eyes up. So my own beauty advice, my beauty tip is to open your eyes up and stop frowning all the time. It'll save you a lot of money in plastic surgery bills.